Okay, YouTubers, this is The Angry Prepper. So today's video, we're going to talk about something that happened in New York State either today or yesterday. And apparently there's a state of an emergency for polio. I mean, guys, the crazy shit is we're allowing this to happen. Now, people like Hochul should absolutely be carried out of their office and dumped into a dumpster. That is my opinion. But not even a but. It should happen. Fuck it. These people are power hungry, and every time, guys, there's a state of an emergency or any governor institutes or activates a state of emergency, that gives them more power to do what they want to do. So, of course, Kathy Hochul, the New York governor, enacts a state of an emergency for polio for one case in his entire state. Now, because they tested the wastewater, I did a video on that a couple of weeks ago. They tested wastewater and they saw polio in the wastewater, so they think that more people are going to come down with it, I guess. But being that you don't have any active cases, actually only have one active case, the only reason for a state of an emergency at this point is for power grabs. And that's so that you can institute whatever bullshit you want to institute, which I think is going to be more mandates on the polio vax. Now, yes, not everybody in New York State is vaxxed for that. So for them to do the emergency state of emergency is for that. And that's the only thing I can think of. You would have thought they would have did a state of emergency for monkeypox before polio. Now, granted, the monkeypox cases are coming down. You still have, I don't know, 1,000 times the case of monkeypox than you do polio. But instead, she's looking at polio and going, that's the one we're going to use to have more power grabs in this state. Guys, at this point, they're fucking with us. I mean, they have to be, right? Because, I mean, again, you have an outbreak of something, again, that's not that dangerous because it's not killing a lot of people, monkeypox. But nonetheless, you had an outbreak of it in the city, and everyone stayed quiet. You know, they gave us warnings. They were, coddling the LGBT community over this shit, and then it just died off. Then they introduced the arm ticket for that, for monkeypox, and then it died off. Now you have polio in one case, and now people are like, not people, but the governor upstate is like, oh my God, we have to do something. And that case happened like 2 months ago. So 2 months later, you do a state of an emergency? Power grab, guys. So now, a lot of these Democratic governors, or power-hungry governors, are probably going to start doing state of emergencies for different things now, because they got a taste of that power. That power where they were like, whoa, I could do what? And not have to ask who? I'm in. Now we can state an emergency to shit out of everything, and we don't have to answer to anyone. Because that's pretty much what happens with a state of emergency when they enact that kind of a power and they give themselves that kind of a power. It also depends, guys, on what kind of state of emergency it is. It's going to dictate how much power they have. Now, obviously, during COVID, it was like an absolute, because you saw what Cuomo did. Cuomo was like the iron fist. Hochul's trying to do the same thing, but she's using a lame-ass excuse of a reason for a state of emergency. Now, again, guys, we had that one case here in New York State. I think it was upstate New York. And that was it. One guy. And with one guy, they flipped out over that, telling people, you need to get the arm ticket. You have to make sure you're squared away. If you can't, you won't go to school, and all this other crazy shit. Yet, again, we had monkeypox. And they weren't worried about that. I mean, they were just telling, the LGBT men community, well, go get your vaccine. Go get your arm ticket. And everybody was like, okay, fine. Because it's not that big of a deal, nor was it. Nor is it, rather. Sorry, because it's still going on, but the numbers are dropping. But with polio, I don't know what else to say. All I know is I'm sitting here thinking, you got to be fucking kidding me. But like I said, it's a power grab. It has to be. There's no other reason. It's not for the safety of New Yorkers. There definitely isn't it. They don't give a fuck about New Yorkers. That's most likely it. But to make or use a lame excuse of polio, that's fucking crazy. You could have used anything else and people would have been like, okay, I see that. Polio? one case. Again, guys, we have way more problems here. We have an epidemic in this city called crime, or rather in the state, it's called crime, and it's kicking everybody's ass, and it's touching people in certain ways. Either people are directly affected by it because they're getting beat up, robbed, and raped in the street, or people getting carjacked, like my close call with being carjacked. Again, guys, we have bigger problems, and they're worried about polio. Power grab. They figured, well, we can't control crime, which they can if they take the cuffs off the cops and have the cops go to fucking work like they're supposed to. We wouldn't be having this problem. If you stop turning criminals away, or stop releasing criminals after every time they commit a crime, and you release them so quickly with no repercussions, we wouldn't be having this problem. But anyway, not the point. The point is, guys, is that they got a taste of the power, and now they want something, they want more, or they want it all the time, rather, sorry. And in Hochul's case, she wants it all the time. Anyway, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching.